What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're doing another rebuild. Now it's been a minute since we've done one, and the main reason for that is I've been having trouble coming up with a new rebuilding idea that hasn't been done here on YouTube. There's a lot of us doing these rebuilds, right? There's me, there's CSB, 6 Rings of Steel, there's Goon again. There's a lot of people doing these, right? And if I do the same challenge as someone else, my video is going to get buried under there. So lately I've been trying to do more unique things, like as far as the quizzes. I mean, I don't know if I started the whole quiz wave, but I like to think that I did here on YouTube. I've been going into other game modes. So I've been trying to do things that venture away from doing the same thing someone else does, or doing the same thing I did in 2K16. But today, we got a challenge that I don't think anyone has done. So I went onto Twitter and I asked everyone that's following me, give me a rebuilding challenge for tomorrow's video. Now, a lot of guys suggested things, but the one that came to me that I really loved was one given to us by our friend Josh. Now, he gave us an idea, but I took it and I spun it. And I put my own little twist to it, and here we are. So the team we're going to be working with is the LA Clippers. Now, this year, the LA Clippers have been looking good, really good. And mainly that's because of their defense. I mean, their offense is great too, but their defense has really been, bar none, top 3 in the league. Today, we're doing the no defense rebuild. Now, let me break down for you guys what we got to do. So if we look at Chris Paul, we compare him to everybody else. You see on the right, you got position average, and on the left, you got his average. If you go down to perimeter defense, you see he is a way above average defender. The average is a C+, he's an A+. So since this is the no defense rebuild, we'd have to trade him for somebody that is below average. If you get what I'm saying, I know you do, because you're some smart people. So everybody on this team that is an above average defender has to go. Now for post and players, we're going to be looking at their post defense, obviously. For perimeter players, obviously we're looking at their perimeter. So Chris Paul, without a doubt, has to go A+. We got to get him going. Now, for you guys that are wondering, what if it's a tie? What if his defense is a C+ and the average is C+? Then we can keep him. That's the deal. Because there are a lot of players in the league that are about average, and I think that still works out. So now we just got to look at who do we have to trade. Of course, Chris Paul. Of course, Blake Griffin. You look at his post defense, higher than the average. DeAndre Jordan, one of the best defenders in the league. JJ Redick, no, we could keep JJ Redick. I'm sure you could keep Jamal Crawford. Mo Spates, we can keep probably, yes. Austin Rivers, we can keep barely. Brandon Bass, yes. I think the only guy that has to go is, yes, Bob Moute. The guy's a great defender. He's been playing pretty good this season, but everybody else can stay. But our big 3 has to go. So let's start off with some trades. So the first trade is here. Now, I love Chris Paul. If you guys know me, Chris Paul is one of my top 3 players ever. Like, I love him to death, but we got to trade him. Austin Rivers also has to go. He's just a casualty, even though he is a below average. We're picking up Kyrie Irving. If we take a look at his stats, he's barely a below average defender, and Kevin Love is a tie when it comes to his post defense. So we can make this trade, and we're bringing in those 2 players. And that's great because we do have to trade Blake Griffin, but Kevin Love is going to slide into that power forward position quite nicely. So no, back to trade fight. We're going to do Blake Griffin. I would like to get a small forward because, man, that's a good trade. Oh, that looks good. Because if you think about the history of this team, they don't really get good small forwards. So I would like a nice small forward. But CJ McCollum looks pretty good too. And then also get rid of Luke Bob Moute, who we also need to trade. So we got a couple options here. LaMarcus is a below average. Oh no, he's above average defender. Okay. But I'm looking for either a small forward or shooting guard. So I wanted a small forward, and we get one. And Gordon Hayward, we take a look at his averages. He is below average, slightly, but it is what it is. So that's our new small forward. It's been a minute since, I don't know if they've ever had a really good small forward, the Clippers. But we do pick up Dante Exum, who we're gonna have to flip because he is above average. But I just did that trade to pick up Gordon Hayward. We're probably gonna package Dante and DeAndre because Dante's got some pretty good trade value just because he's so young. So hopefully this can bring us somebody pretty good. It kind of sucks because if you think about all the great NBA players, you see all of them are above average defenders. That's why they're great. Nobody's really great one side of the ball besides James Harden, who I did try to make a trade for, but they weren't budging, so we couldn't. So we got to make another trade with these 2 guys. Look at that, man. A+ though. We can't make that trade. Nis Valanciunas is a below average defender. But Kyle Lowry definitely above average. But if we make this trade, we'll still have to flip Kyle Lowry Wiggins is average. Maybe I should have traded for Wiggins. Okay, I'm going to think this through and we'll be back. All right, so we're going to do this trade straight up. We're not picking up Kyle Lowry, DeAndre Jordan for Jonas Valanciunas. I know that's kind of an L, but we got to make it happen because most of the solid centers in the league are above average defenders. It's really tough to find somebody, but Jonas Valanciunas is going to be the guy. So we still have Ba Mute and Dante Exum, the last two guys that are above average defenders on the team. Man, Jay Crowder looks good. JJ Redick's cool, but I would like another shooting guard. But I don't even know if we're going to get offered a shooting guard. So, no. Okay. All right. No big deal. No big deal. I've worked around things like this before. Give me a minute. Now, I know I was looking for a shooting guard, but TJ Warren is a pretty nice pickup. Well below average. Well below average. So we could do that trade. He's going to come into that backup small forward position. So what we got here? Kyrie Irving, JJ, Gordon Hayward, Kevin Love, Jonas Valanciunas off the bench. We got TJ Warren, Jamal Crawford, Mo Spades. We still got to trade by Mute. And what do we need? Like a backup power forward for Bar Mute? So let's do that. And then we'll be ready to sim some games. We're going to be doing this trade to pick up Allen Williams. We also get a first rounder in the trade, but if you want to look at his numbers, well below average. So let's get it done. He is a power forward, but I don't think we're going to keep him. I mean, we're going to keep him, but he's not the reason we made that trade. We made that trade for that first round pick. So, Jacob Poeltl, first rounder. Let's see if we can get a better backup power forward because I threw in that. Oh my God. Oh! Mason Plumlee is below average. I'll be back, Mason. Don't worry. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back for you. Same thing with Gorgie. Gorgie? It's Gorgie. I heard him pronounce his own name. It's Gorgie. Oh my, see, this is a trade and in the other video, we're pulling that trigger on that trade, but we can't do it in this one. I'm going to pick up Mason. I've had Gorgie before. Gorgie? Yeah, Gorgie before. I was impressed with him, but we're trying to pick up different players in these rebuilds. So we did get another first rounder. So let's keep flipping until we get the best team possible. We're going to keep, oh, there's Gorgie again. There's Gorgie again. We can do that maybe. Yusuf is definitely below average. Oh, he is average. Okay. All right. Better defender than I remember. You know what? We're going to save this first round pick for the future. If we need to make some trades at trade deadline, we can do that because we got that first rounder. But this is what the team is looking like. I'm confident that without a doubt, we're making the playoffs. Will we win the championship? I don't really know. We're going to make it a 10-man rotation so Raymond Felton can get some minutes. I'm going to get Simmons some games. So we're currently on a 17-game win streak. 46-10, man. Things are going good. Let's take a look at... Oh, wait. You guys want to see settings, right? Here we are in settings. Everything's the way it should be. 50s all across the board. And let's take a look at stats. Kyrie leading his team. 22 points a game, 7.8 assists. Gordon Hayward averaging about 15 and 12 for Kevin Love. We're going to round up for Kevin Love. He deserved that 15. TJ Warren off the bench is doing his thing. JJ Redick also playing pretty well. Mo Spades, how's Mo Spades shooting? Because I know he's not averaging much, but he's shooting fine. He's shooting above what he did last year, so we'll take that. We're good. We're good. Raymond Felton not playing too well, though. Maybe we trade Raymond in that first round pick for a better backup point guard. So let's try that and see what we could get. It's top 10 protected, but it's still pretty valuable, right? Cody Zeller, we don't need that. Some Frazier, we don't really need that. That's not a significant. I was looking for a significant upgrade. Don't see one. So you know what? We're gonna hop back to simming after we try this. It's Smith. That's not a significant upgrade. Barbosa, nah. Okay. It's not broke. It's not broke. Ooh, 1 second here. Brandon Jennings, what are you? You're average. What are you playing? How well are you playing this year? 10 points per game. Actually, I stand corrected. This man, Raymond Felton, is playing amazing. Yeah, we're keeping Raymond Felton. He's shooting 47% from the field and 45% from three. Those are career numbers. Granted, he's not playing as many minutes, but still, he's being really efficient in that time frame. So back to Simmons. See you guys in the playoffs. Russell Westbrook wins MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Ben Simmons. Sixth Man of the Year went to Brandon Knight. Defense Player of the Year went to Drummond. Most Improved, D. Loden. Coach of the Year, our boy Doc Rivers. You see, we finished 66-16. Pretty good there. Let's see if we have anybody on these lists. Definitely not gonna have nobody here, am I right? But nope. What I do want to see, I forgot to look at this, team stats. Were we giving up a bunch of points? Actually, we had one of the best defenses in the league still, okay. And definitely had the best offense, by far the best offense. Better, well not by far, but better than the Warriors by a little less than a point, basically a point. You see they finished right behind us, right? If we beat them in the playoffs, we win a championship. That's how easy it is. I'm not even gonna look at this first series. We didn't sweep them, but we get a dub. I'm not even gonna look at this series. Oh my God, we just... Yo, what is going on? The Rock... 2K is broken. 2K is broken. Where the Rockets can make it to a championship, and the Bulls can make it to a championship. Not even just make it, but win it all.
Evening and welcome.
So no, we did not win a championship, but I think it was a lot of fun to try to
Welcome to the NBA
I
draft.
probably should have taken my time with the Houston Rockets and going game by game, and we could have made some adjustments. But it is what it is. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. I'm not sure if you guys watch these videos for me to win a championship or just to see how I do things. And because of that, I'm not sure if you guys want to see me succeed every time or you want to see me do some challenges that are actually hard. So let me know in the comment section below. It has been the King of the Fourth Quarter. I'm out.